Hi everybody, Tzvi Goldwag here from the city of David. I'm in my backyard here. Today it's the 10th of Tevet, which is a fast day. Now I think the best place to understand what is this fast all about and to see the story is here from my backyard. So what I have here in front of me is my guidebook, which is the Tanakh. It follows me wherever I go in Israel. And to understand the story of Jerusalem and what happened here, you have to open Jeremiah. He's the prophet. Now, most people don't know that, but Jeremiah was a prophet for 40 years, which means he's walking around the streets of Jerusalem telling people, guys, you got to get better. If you don't get better, Jerusalem will be destroyed. And they are not listening to him, torturing people and killing people and stealing from people. And at the very end, people open their window and this is what they see. Take a look here. I'm on the upper part of the city of David. Just imagine one day, like the Bible says, B'chodesh ha'asiri be'asol ha'chodesh, which means the 10th of Tevet, today, they open their windows and right there they can see on these mountains all the enemies are around us. Tens of thousands of soldiers. And the only thing standing between you and them is the wall that we found one part here and another part we found here under these steps. Now take a look here on this model. We assume this house was here in the time of the temple. How do we know? Because if you take a look here, this is in reality. Let me take you there and see. These ruins that you see in front of you was a house of someone who lived here in the time of the destruction. Which means this person, more than that, it gets very personal because this person, we even know his name. We found on two pieces of pottery the name Achiel. So we call it the house of Achiel. And if you take a look closer, you can see this is the person who was here in the time of Jeremiah. These are the steps that lead him to the second floor. These are the beams of his house that actually hold the second floor. And every day he can see this old man called Jeremiah just bothering him and saying, guys, you know, you keep on doing all these sins. You think the temple will be still standing there? And here's the temple up there. This is from a later period, but it's in the same location. That's the corner of the Temple Mount. And he says to Jeremiah, what are you talking about? These are all nonsense. The temple will ever be there. And one day Achiel opens his window, and just like we saw before, out there he can see the enemy. This is the beginning of the end.